everyone, welcome back to Olympia Soiree. In the last one we kind of came across a bottle in the ocean, which I don't know, I like that sort of thing because I like it when a game implements things where it feels like the world actually exists out there. But anyway, we've come back to her little, I don't know, house thing, I think. Let me start. It's been a while since I've been here. I guess I've been busy. I took a breath. I've collected quite a bit. Inside the antique drawer were my treasures. So I guess these things that she's collected on the beach. It contained colourful seashells, glass shards, and other interesting items I found along the shore. This is your home now. I set the small bottle down in an empty space. Tokyo, I wonder what it's like. To think, it truly exists. Tsukuyomi told me before to go outside once in a while for a breath of fresh air. At first, my governess accompanied me everywhere I went. Soon, I was able to go to the beach by myself. Even then, I tried to avoid people and had a carriage take me to and from the beach. Come to think of it, I've been coming to the beach alone more often recently. Alone. That didn't mean I was lonely. I just refused to walk around the island by myself before. I've been having fun going out alone. What a nice breeze. This cottage on the cape was a ways from the shore, but I could see Tenyo Island clearly from here. This was my hideout, where I went to be by myself. I enjoyed the gentle breeze while drinking tea, reading books, and taking naps. The wind must have carried the air here from Tenyo Island. Feeling the breeze tickle my skin brought me back to the island I called home. Mother, please bring me the island's colors, scents, and happy memories. I lay down on my bed, closing my eyes to reminisce about the island scenery and days gone by.
今日もお花が綺麗に咲いてるわね。2ついただいてお揃いでつけましょう。
No. Oh, it's Mini Byakuya, so cute. Yay, me and Mama together.
そうそう。あなたに素敵なことを教えてあげる。私たち天女島の女にはすごい秘密があるの。
Wonderful? Secret?
魂の半身と巡り合って愛し愛された時、あなたはその人の。
Mother? I jolted up in bed, nearly falling off of it. Then I turned to look out the window. That's right. I can't believe I forgot what my mother told me before. Why am I only remembering it now?
魂の半身と巡り合って愛し愛された時、あなたはその人の。
When I find my soulmate and we fall in love, I will... I mumbled to myself, tugging on the ends of my white hair. Wait, does that mean I... The more I thought about it, the more embarrassed I got. I threw on my jacket and cap and hurried outside. Before I can fall in love, I need to find my soulmate first. Is that...
またあなたはこのようなところに。
Ah, that pose of Riku, I always feel like that pose makes him look a bit silly. I have friends in Yomi.
何も読みで友達など作らなくても
But no one at the surface is willing to be my friend. All they do is stare at me from afar.
それはあなたが大事な役目を背負う女性だからです
And I am fulfilling that role.
ローマ殿のところへお戻りください
No. I gave up on talking to him and tried to walk past.
そういえば手形はお持ちですか
Huh?
手形がないものを通すことはできません
Huh? But I was able to go in yesterday.
あなたがオランピアですからわがままを聞いただけでしょう苦などを守護する者として嘆かわしい
Well, he is right. Akaza also said I needed a permit. Well then, how do I go about acquiring this permit?
諦めてくださいオランピアあなたともあろう方読みなどうろついてはいけません
Gosh, he's so uptight, isn't he? I'll ask you once more. How do I obtain a permit?
あなたが手形など持つ必要はありません
Ah. Is that for you to decide?
とにかく屋敷へお戻りください苦などを守護する者として手形のない者は絶対に通しません
So tell me where I can get this permit.
作らなくともよろしいいいですか読みとは
Oh, dear me.
手形ならここにあるぜ
Oh, did Kurova make her one?
ちょうどあんたの分が出来上がって届けに行くところだったんだ
That's great, thank you.
いらぬものを
Just pretend you can't hear him.
じゃあな俺野暮用があるから今度ゆっくりデートしよう
That must be really annoying to Riku because of his weird, close-minded ways. Well, have fun doing your things.
そうそう手形は赤座が支給で作ってくれたんだ今度会ったらあいつにもちゃんと礼を言えよ
Huh? I wasn't sure what to say, even though Akaza wasn't here. The Iron Mask? For me? Byakuya authorized by the Kotowari permit transit is restricted to permit. Look at that. I looked at the new permit in my hand. It had my name on it, so it couldn't be some kind of prank, could it?
断りの者たちはあなたを甘やかしすぎているのではありませんか大体悪のオランピアともあろう方に地上を追われた者が集う場所へわざわざ行かなく
Here's my permit. She looks so happy.
お通りください
I love it. I'm glad I got through the gate, but the truth is, I'm just running away again. I can't find my place on the surface, so I'm using Tsukuyomi as an excuse to come here. Ugh, now that I think about it, I really treated that orange person badly. As I walk through the main hall,
あ、よかった。いましたね、お姉さん。ほら、これが弟のパリスです。
oh, we get to see Paris now. A mouse popped out from the little cage in Tokisada's hands.
キキキキキキ
Oh, what voice should I use for that? How wonderful to meet you, Hime. I thank you for taking care of my foolish brother. Maybe that works. He's so skinny, or maybe Taifuku is just fat. It's nice to meet you, Paris. I'm so sorry. I didn't bring Daifuku with me today.
大福？
Oh. I named him Daifuku, you know, because he's round and white. Cute, right? Yosuke had the same reaction.
いえいえ、笑うなんて。白くて柔らかそうで素晴らしい名だと思います。僕も大福餅は大好きですよ。まあ確かに元からジュリエットに比べてふくよかでしたけどね。大福か。うんうん。
キキ
How pathetic. I can only imagine how much fatter he has become. Sorry. And that voice just sounds so like deep, was like a mouse.
お姉さんはすごく美人で手が届かなそうな感じがしましたけど、案外普通なんですね。
I look normal to you.
え
I moved towards Tokisada quickly and he immediately took a step back.
普通というか、そうですね。想像していたよりは話しやすいかなと。
Really? Do you really think so?
でもそれは僕がまんじゅうを美味しそうに頬張ってるお姉さんを見ているせいかも。
Still, I'm happy to hear you say I'm normal. It's the first time anyone's called me that.
まあ普通じゃないをやるのも結構辛いものがありますよね。
Tokisada, did you say something?
大福餅食べたくなったなーって。後でよすがに頼んでみます。
I really want ichigo daifuku. It's like daifuku mochi but it has a strawberry in the middle.
ところで昨日軍と一悶着あったとか大丈夫でしたか？カメリアが心配してましたよ。
Oh, I didn't get hurt, but... I told him what happened and he tilted his head in thought.
まあ確かにヨミは絶対安全とは言えませんからね。僕も普段はパリスをほとんど連れて歩かないんです。彼も静かにしている方が好きみたいなので、いつもこのカゴでおとなしく寝ているんですよ。
That's interesting. Daifuku's usually running all around the room back at the manor.
そういう性格だから興味半分で上に行ってしまったのかな。
It's possible. I can see that being the case.
でも本当に無事でよかったです。いなくなった時には僕も一緒に探し回ったので。
I know it sounds odd for me to say this, but thank you. And I'm sorry for the trouble.
何かの機会にまたパリスと大福を合わせてあげたいですね。
キキ
I don't care, really. I shouldn't laugh, but it's just the low voice. Oh my god. I'll bring him the next time I come then.
ええ、ぜひ。
Tokisada smiled and his eyes glimmered mysteriously. An outsider? Tokisada, I ran into Lord Jigen at the beach earlier.
キキ
Lord Tokisada? Paris's cage rattled for a second. Tokisada was also shaking in shock. What? I was completely blindsided by his reaction.
次元殿ってことは、もしかして僕について聞いてしまいました？
You mean about your being an outsider? Tokisada nodded briefly. I'm sorry, is that something I shouldn't have known?
いけなかったも何も次元殿がおっしゃったんでしょ。
I nodded.
まあ仕方ありません。ずっと隠しておけることでもありませんし。
Tokisada set the cage down on the table, then brought his face close to mine.
そう。僕はこの天狗島の5人目のまれびとなんです。
I could see right into Tokisada's eyes. They had a beautiful cross-like mark on them that reflected the light.
ほら、この瞳、次元殿たちと同じでしょ。まれびとの証だそうです。どうですか？僕が不気味ですか？
Not at all.
え？
It's Tsukuyomi is like family to me, and I'm friends with Lord Jigen. And Dorma is, well, Dorma. In any case, I never thought that about them.
ああ、言われてみれば確かにお姉さんの周囲にはまれびとばかりですね。
I've only just noticed it too. It didn't bother me one bit. I'm actually happy that you're an outsider. I love talking to Tsukuyomi and Lord Jigen because they tell me about things I never knew before. So I'd like to hear more from you, Tokisada.
え、
No?
そんな大事なこと簡単には教えられませんね。
Really?
僕ともっと仲良くなってくれたら教えてあげます。お姉さんが知りたいことをいろいろと。
Let's do that now then.
え、
I mean, we are friends already, right? Oh, but how can we become better friends?
お姉さんは本当に僕より年上ですか？まあ一つ違いではありますけど。
Huh? Did I say something strange again?
またって何です？またって。
I told him about the time I was with Kuroba and his stethoscope, and Tokisada clapped his hands.
聴診器、あれは確かに僕も驚きました。当てるだけで悪いところがわかるなんて、そんな便利なものがあるのかと。
Amazing, isn't it? Tenyo Island didn't have any, so I was happy to see one for the first time. But they just laughed.
馬車にも驚きましたね。あんなもの、僕がいたところには走っていませんでしたから。
Really? So what did you use when you needed to travel long distances?
馬に鞍をつけてそのまま乗るか、もしくはカゴとか。
A palanquin? I looked at the cage Paris was in.
違います。それではなく、中に人が乗れるくらい大きくて、担いで運ぶのも人なんです。
Ah, I think I've read about them. There weren't any pictures, so I always wondered what they looked like.
おそらくそうです。そうか。本に書かれていても実物があるとは限らないんですね。
That's why I keep going to the beach. I'm always hoping to find new things.
ここは本当に不思議な島ですね。
Really? Come to think of it, I was surprised at everything myself when I first came here. My teacher taught me academics, my governess taught me etiquette, and I read whatever books I could. I thought I was well educated, but there are still so many things I don't know. I want to keep learning as much as I can.
素晴らしい心がけですね。僕もいろいろと精進しなければ。この天狗島に流れ着いてまだ数年なんです。
I guess we're like school friends then. Let me know if you learn anything interesting.
まあ、知識と真理の探求は人間に与えられた崇高な使命ですからね。協力します。
Oh, Dokisada, now that we're real friends, why don't you speak casually with me?
え？そうでも出会ったばかりで慣れ慣れしい男だと思いませんか？
Not at all.
そうですか？あ、いえ、そう？
If you
お
say
姉さんが言うなら。
Sorry, I thought that was Byakuya talking. Tokisada looked more nervous compared to before. I was somewhat cautious of him at first, but he seemed a lot more polite than I thought.
ウブで順調かと思ってたけど、案外手が早いじゃないか。
わあ！
To be fair, I thought that too.
赤座と黒羽を差し置いてやるね。
違うよ。バカなこと言わないでよ。今のはそんな話じゃないから。
I forgot how quickly Tokisada went all blush face. He's right, Yosuga. Stop teasing him. We're just friends who want to teach each other what we know.
そういうのことよ。
ごま団子たくさんあげたけど食べる？
I want fresh sesame balls. I learned what sesame balls are today. They were delicious with all the sesame seeds sprinkled on top. I'm sure Daisuke is going to love these. I happily looked down at my bag stuffed to the brim when I suddenly realized I completely forgot to look for my husband again. The sun's about to set too. Well, there goes third time's the charm. I stared helplessly into the Yomi sky. Maybe I should look for that person back at the plaza. You there, are you okay? You can't move? Just a second, I'll get...
何か食べ物を
Oh, you're hungry? What perfect timing. Here are some sesame balls from Shikinjo. Go ahead, take them. The young man reached out weakly and took a bite.
うまいなんだこれ初めて食べた
Eat slowly, I still have more with me. He ate one, then two, then three. After gulping them down, he quickly sprang up as if he had just come back to his senses.
すみません助かりました
It's not a problem at all. Were you only hungry? Are you feeling ill or anything?
ええ至って健康です残念なことに
Unfortunately. Ah, he has a mark on his cheek too.
家族にも会えないし顔にもこんな醜い印を入れられて
あなたはオランピアでしょ上にいた時に何度か舞を見ました
Why, yes, I am. Certainly her. I immediately tried to go back to acting like a doll, but I couldn't do it properly. I've been my real self for a while now. His face, he looks familiar. I don't know him, do I?
失礼を承知で言いますが舞台の上や噂とは違いますね
Is that so?
まさかあなたから食べ物をいただけるなんてあのドーマ殿と共にいる女性ですからもっと冷酷なのかと
The sesame balls I gave you might be poisoned.
まさか俺など黄泉の者を助けてくれるなんて
I'm not cold-hearted enough to ignore someone in need, whether on the surface or in the Yomi. Is there a problem?
いけるか
Excuse me?
なお願いがあるんです地上にいる弟に手紙を届けてもらえませんか
Huh? It was so sudden that I was at a loss for words.
俺これから野暮用があるので戻るのが朝なんですよその後に急いで書くので明日の午前10時くらいにここでどうですか俺は少し前にこの読みに落とされてでもどうしても弟に伝えたいことがあるんですお願いします頼めるのはもうあなたしかいないんです助けてくださいどうかどうか頼まれてください
Thank goodness, it's still open. It's a long shot, but I guess I have no other choice. Good evening.
あれどうしたついに俺とデートしたくなったか
珍しいですねあなたの方からしかもこんな時間に
I I have a favor to ask of you, Akaza.
私を夫とする相談でしょうか。
Oh my god, they joke too much. Joking doesn't suit you, Akaza. I'm doing my best to make sure that never happens. Not that I've had any results of my own. Someone in Yomi asked me to deliver a letter to the surface. I'm assuming this isn't allowed?
もちろん
Please.
許されないとたった今言ったのはあなたの方でしょう。
Sorry, I was like reading that in my head. He said he was recently sent to Yomi and that he really wants to send a letter to his younger brother.
ということは犯罪者である可能性が高いですね。法に印がありませんでしたか。
He did.
決まりだ。死刑未満のやつだな。
What?
読み落ちはすなわち地上での一切の権利を剥奪されることだ。それまでの式を名乗れなくなる。代わりに犯罪者の識別用の記号を書き込まれるんだ。
So that's what that mark was.
そのような男となぜ知り合いに。
He had collapsed from hunger, so I gave him some sesame balls.
相変わらずだな。今度は餌付けか。
I glared at Kuroba, then took a step forward. Please, sir, director of the Kotowari, you're the only person I can talk to about this. Lord Jigen told me that the Kotowari can look at situations without bias. He did have a mark on his face, so he probably committed a crime. But he won't be able to see his younger brother again. I feel so sorry for him. It's just one letter.
いつもは反抗的なのにこんな時だけ調子がいいと思いませんか。
You're right, but I can't turn a blind eye to someone asking for help. If he committed a crime, he should be punished. But is he not allowed to feel anything for his family as well?
では私が検閲します。
Inspect? You mean you're going to read the letter?
本来であれば黄泉の者は地上の者と連絡を取ることは許されていません。
表向きはな。俺も頼まれて何回か届けたことある。
Hear that? Then I can just sneak the letter past the guard.
あなたは特殊な立場の者です。しかも依頼主はすでに何らかの罪を犯したばかり。その男があなたを利用しようと考えている可能性も否めない。
But he was lying on the ground, hungry.
届け先はどこ？声をかけてきたのはなんてやつ？
Come to think of it, he didn't give me any details. The two of them looked at each other. The situation wasn't looking good. He left right away and mentioned that he had something he needed to do. I didn't think he was purposely trying to hide his name or trick me or anything. As I spoke, I was making myself feel uneasy about the situation.
では明日その男に検閲することを説明してください。不審な内容ではないかこの私が確かめます。それで納得できないという回答ならその場で手紙は破棄するよう。
I'll let him know. A criminal who didn't give me his name. I'm not surprised that Akaza is being so careful.
ま、模様ありのやつでも全部が全部極悪人ってわけじゃない。ただ念には念をってことだ。囚人宿舎はわかるか？よもつ平坂の奥にある灰色の建物だ。ただ通常は面会禁止だから事情を話してみるしかないな。
Thank you. I'll look for it. I have to admit, I thought he'd say no. I guess the Iron Mask is sometimes... I completely forgot.
まだ何か？
I took my permit out of my bag. Thank you for getting the Kunado permit issued for me.
あなたのためでしたら。
Am I dreaming? The Iron Mask smiled? I must be dreaming. I looked again and saw his face back to its usual expression. Is this permit only issued to people on the surface? So the people in Yomi can't go through?
黄泉のものでも仕事などにより手形を発行されているものはいますね。ただしごく一部です。基本的には黄泉から地上に出るのは極めて困難という認識で間違いありません。
I see. Wait, but a lot of people pass through Kunado, right? Why would the people on the surface go down to Yomi?
手形にも種類があってな。一つは俺や赤座が持ってるような役職関係の手形。あんたのもそれ。次に多いのは物資の運搬や行商用の手形。ほら、黄泉は環境的にいろいろ手に入りにくいだろ。あと瓦版は大事な情報源だから、売り子は地上も黄泉もどの式でも分け隔てなく売る決まり。
Newspapers? I've heard about them before.
そのようですね。漂着したものが名の起因です。軍や私たち断りから住民への重要な告知事項を紙にすったものです。一人一人に伝えて回るのは難しいですから。
I had no idea. Printing everything on papers does seem to be much easier to understand.
売れ行きは全然良くない。住民たちは上からの命令だと割り切ってしぶしぶ買う。大体は売れ残る。だが瓦版にはもう一種あって、そっちは大人気。特に興味を引く内容だと発売から数時間で完売することもあるらしい。
Really? What kind of publication is it?
後輩適齢期を迎えた男女の紹介とか、どの式の誰と誰が婚姻を結んだとか、そういうの。
つまり娯楽です。
Mating, marriage. As silly as it sounds, something like that could help me with finding a husband. I might be interested in reading something like that. Where can I buy one?
道でさ、布の面をつけたやつを見たことないか？
Ah, I saw someone like that in the plaza today.
多分それだ。今度見かけたら声をかけてみるといい。
I nodded seriously in response.
それ以外の手形は遊興用だな。よすがっとこ。
Recreational permits? So the people on the surface can get permits just to go to the bathhouse.
地上からは申請して審査を通れば発行されます。
黄泉そのものは剣をしていても、湯屋だけは行きたいってやつも多くてな。
I see. I can see why everyone would want to go to a beautiful bathhouse like Yosuga's, but people from above choose to visit for leisure while the people in Yomi can't even get a simple letter delivered. No matter how I look at it, it's so unfair. I heard a young boy's voice from behind me just as I was about to call for Fiaka. Ah,
突然申し訳ありません。今少しだけ僕と話してもらえる時間はありますか？
he's the person I saw at the plaza. Why, yes, I was actually looking for you.
僕を？どうしてですか？
You sell newspapers, right? I was hoping to buy one.
ああ、残念ですが今日はないんです。瓦版は毎日発行されるわけではないので。あ、でも明日は何か出ると聞いてます。きっとすごく売れるだろうから楽しみにしていなさいと。
I see. Well then, I'll be looking for you again tomorrow. His face covering made it hard for me to see his expression. But his polite mannerisms and gentle voice put me at ease.
それで、僕、瓦版がない日はこれを売っているんです。
He lifted the cloth off his wicker basket. I looked inside to see what looked like sweets in the shape of flowers. They were so cute with color variations in light green, pink, and yellow. They're so cute. What are these?
辻裏と言います。割ると中に今日の運勢が書かれた紙が入っています。
Tsujiura? I've never seen these before.
でも、もうすぐ日が暮れるのに、まだこんなに売れ残っていて。でも、これを全部売り切らないと、 家で母に叱られるんです。それどころか家に入れてもらえないかもしれない。食事もきっと抜きです。
What?
お姉さん、一つでもいいのでどうか買ってくれませんか。100円です。
The basket had at least 20 inside. I can't believe he'd be scolded for not selling them all. I'll take 10.
本当ですか。
I'd love to buy them all, but I doubt I'll be able to finish them.
いえ、10個でも十分です。これで叱られずに済みます。
Here you go.
ありがとうございます。僕、このご恩は絶対に忘れませんから。
I should be thanking you. They look delicious.
お姉さん、後ろ馬車が来たみたいですよ。
Oh, wait, I'm coming. I hurriedly collected the wrapped sweets and ran to the fika.
優しいお姉さん、また会いましょうね。
See you. He waved his arm widely and I waved back to him as I boarded the fika. And excuse me if I'm pronouncing that word wrong. I don't actually know how to pronounce it. Does it taste good, Daifuku? Yes, very. Back at the manor, I made myself a cup of my favorite tea and shared the tsujiura I bought with Daifuku. These are called tsujiura. They're sweet rice crackers, so they go well with tea. I read about them in a book before, and I've always wanted to try one. The book said that people sold them in a town called Edo. I heard that Lord Jigen actually came from that Edo place. I've also heard that Edo is now known as Tokyo. Isn't that fascinating? I see. You've studied a lot, haven't you, Hime? Stethoscopes, newspapers, and tsujiura. These were all in the books I've read. I never thought I'd see them on this island, though. And I would never have discovered them if I never left the manor. Ah, look, Daifuku. It says that I'll find the person I seek. Congratulations! I was worried what would happen if I ended up with a bad fortune. The others bore simple bits of advice, such as to study hard and be conscious of your health. I guess these are messages from Lady Amaterasu that I should do my best. I really feel like I can find my soulmate now. Absolutely. Seeing Mother in my dream must be a good omen too. I wish I could say I'll find my soulmate tomorrow, but I have to go and meet that person in Yomi first.
その後に急いで書くので、明日の午前10時くらいにここでどうですか?
I really hope he isn't a bad person. Letter delivery. So I guess she goes down to Yomi and waits for him at 10 a.m.
あ、よかった。来てくれましたね。
And I shall leave it there. So I guess we kind of met this guy, and we also saw that guy that's selling newspapers and stuff. And I don't know, I feel like a lot happened in this one. But anyway, as always, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye!